Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am going to work on my very first layout for August 2021, Not Just for Boys Kit Club. And this kit is called Spectrum. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I was thinking that I wanted to start my first layout featuring this Simple Stories Simple Vintage Lemon Twist paper, and it's called Sunshine and Lemonade. I'm not even super sure what I'm doing with it yet. It's photorealistic and it's got scuffy bits. There's a lot going on. So I think I'm going to detail cut out these bits on the side. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut out these butterflies. They're like lemony and limey colored. I also like this big bit here, so I could use maybe some of that doily look. So I have that. I mean, it has these great circles. There's all these pieces I can use on this page. The back side is this gorgeous kind of wallpaper kind of print, and it looks like folded paper. It's super cool. I have that. So whatever I detail cut out, I thought it would look very cool on this Vicki Boutin piece. It is from Color Study. It's called Inspired. So I'm going to need to cut off the branding strip. I'm going to have to spend 3 years detail cutting these pieces out. Great. To go with that, I love this cut file here that came with the kit, and I think I want to use it in white, in clusters, in some way. Not even sure how, but I want that on my desk. I did pull out these limey green stickers. They might just be a little bit too much of a pop, but I have them handy. Now, up here on my desk, I have all of the stuff from the kit, as well as, here, I'll show you. I know this is not part of the program. These are the goodies I have from the kit, right? And then these right here are all of the a la carte goodies from the kit. And that includes goodies that really go towards the theme kit as well. So I have that. I'm sorry about the movement. Sorry. So I have them rather handy. So I have them. Let's see, I do have these photo corners. Might be a little bit too much of a pop of green unless I add just a little bit of ink, you know, to scoofy them up. We'll see. So the other thing that I am just smitten with is these stickers right here. We've got these really strong black titles and all of these puffy words. And I also like, look at this gold holographic vibe going in. So I have these already trimmed on the side so I can get to them easily. Did that here too. You guys know how I do my thing. So I am going to start detail cutting out. Oh, let me show you my photos. So the reason why I wanted to use this right away is my daughter sent me these pictures recently, and she was at a place in northern Michigan in on the peninsula of Traverse City. And it is called Peninsula Grill, and it's my favorite restaurant up there. It is, oh, so good. And I told her she has got to try the lavender lemon martini. It's something. And I'm not even a drinker. Like, you know, I don't drink that often. But every once in a while I get a drink, and that's fine. And so she tried it, and you can slightly see there's little bits of fresh lavender floating around in it. And so she sent me a picture because she's cute and adorable and all that kind of stuff. So probably the photos slightly overlapping like that. I'll have to mat them up a bazillion times once I get a little bit more of an idea what I'm even doing. So I'm going to turn off the camera for a second, play around. I mean, I'm looking at my bits. I mean, I've got puffy dots. Love them. I've got frames and tabs. These are amazing. These flare, and they're in kiwi. I really hope we get flare again in our kits because I'm so vibing on like I'll take the foam dot off, but I like the dimension and all of that. This is kind of sharing with me. What else do I have to go with this? I've got the finishing touches in both this pale green and the yellow. Those are great. I mean, these sequins are great. And I also have mixed media in Let Us Get Together as well as Dandelion. Guys, I have so much fun stuff to play with. And guys, look at the lemons. Look at the lemon stuff. So I have a lot. I'm gonna put these on my desk too. I like If I have something on my desk, I make sure to see if I can include it in. Okay, enough talking. I'm going to start doing. I'll be back in a minute. I wanted to check in with you and show you what I've done so far. I've gone ahead and detail cut out these gorgeous pieces, and I have them placed kind of where they'll go. So I have this piece. This one will hide a little bit under here because, you know, I don't have a nice edge on that little leafy bit. So the butterfly will cover that. I've only matted my photos once so far, and I'm gonna see what other color I might like to mat them with. And then this was on that piece of pattern paper as well. I'm gonna do something where I kind of have, I don't know, something like that. Like, I like the scalloped edges on it. So I think I'll have that work in there. And then, oh, that's kind of pretty. If I have it in there, oh, I like that because then it works with the bits that aren't fully cut nicely. So that makes me think that these little fellas will go up on some foam. That would be awesome. Wait. This comes down. This little birdie piece has to come down to deal with this leafy bit. Yes. Okay. Then I do know that I had these lemon pieces to work in as well. And I wanted to just use the nice bright whiteness of them somehow in these clusters as well. So I have to work on that a little bit. See how, like, if I just have those leafy bits even coming out in the bright white, I think it adds like crazy amounts of goodness. But I also need to save these lemons a bit. So I have to cut this with a little bit of finesse and tuck those layers in. Oh, and then with my 1-inch punch, these circle pieces were also a part of this Simple Stories. Yes, I have words. We're part of the Simple Stories piece, and I can dot that here and there as well. So I have lots of fun stuff I'm working through, and I'm really enjoying this layout. It's fun when I'm just concentrating on one piece. Now, I do like the idea of doing a black on black title so that the photos are like the ta-da and the title is a little bit subset. So I will be working on that. Oh, I kind of like Good Things. I do like Good Things for the title. So I'm going to keep working, but I did want to show you where I am right now. I do know for sure these guys are getting popped up on foam right away, and we'll see where else this goes. I'll be back in a minute. So I have almost everything down except for the cut file bits. So let's grab some liquid adhesive. Really should get my Nuvo out, but I'm trying to use up all kinds of different adhesive things. Like I even found, sorry about reaching across, I even found some of these double-sided mounted adhesive squares. So I'll be using them up because I want stuff out. I want stuff out of my room and not just, you know, kind of existing. Okay, so that's pretty, giving myself a nice little bit of bright white. Same thing on this side over here. Just gonna tuck it in and it can rest where it wants to rest, since clearly I'll be getting glue all over everything. All right, I have that piece and I have a little piece up here. So that's kind of fun to bring in a nice shot of brighter white up there. All right, so I have all of that. I've got my photos down. Everything here is attached down. Let me show you like bits of dimension and not. So this piece here is up on foam. The body part of my little buggy is not, but there is foam on the edges, so that can stick up. My photos are flat. My doily bit is flat. Now, I took this doily from the sheet that I cut all up for this, and then since I do get the double pattern paper pack, I took some from this side as well. So that's why it looks like a full doily. It really isn't. It is cut up bits and pieces. I actually have to sneak in a piece right there so that it looks correct or right or whatever. It really doesn't matter that much. Just me being weird and into the design thing a little bit. So let me just sneak that in. There we go. Not a big deal. Just so it looks doily-ish. Now, I get to start thinking of decorating. Let me get rid of some of these bits to throw away off my desk, because when I'm done using it, I like it to be gone. Okay, not that you want to watch me clean up. So I do like how my little bird here is curving around her hair. I have a butterfly shooting off that way. White bits on dramatic, dramatic black. All of the good stuff is happening. Now, title. Title. See, oh yeah, I mean, so this is super pretty. So I'm trying not to be too cutesy. Today was beautiful. I think it's good things. Oh, guys, the struggle. I can't just do amazing. My girl is amazing. And I think we will just have it be amazing. These puffies feel really nice. They're like bendy. They are very bendy. Come on, a little bit. Oh, good. That piece came out, like the little centerpiece from the eye. All right. See, look, they're kind of like floppy. They're not stiff. Rather like them. So I think right here is a good place for that title. I know I originally planned on doing black on black, but that piece just arrived. Now, this gold is a little too different with these lemon bits, so I'm going to pass on that, even though I love the arrows. Love them. And my color scheme is pretty simple on this. I have yellow, green, black for the most part. For the most part, you know, there's different shades of it. Now, do I want to do anything with these bits, or do I like the drama? I kind of like the drama of this. I keep looking at this and I keep thinking about sewing in right here. I have to think about that. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. So I can put my alphas away. That's fine. So I have these lemon bits. I do like the idea of getting some of these acrylics in. So I just have to decide on that. I'm going to go through my little pearly bits. I have these two shades that are perfect, and I also have my sequins to do lots of decorative bits. All right, so let me regroup. I want to see what I want to do, if I want to do some stitching on it or not. I do like the drama, and I like how clean it looks. Well, I mean, clean for me, you know. So, okay, I'm not going to stitch. I'm going to try not to stitch. All right, I got to just figure out what bits I want to tuck in, and I'll be back in a minute. So what I did is I popped in these fabulous, oh my goodness, acrylic pieces in two different places, and I was concentrating on putting them on top of the white cut file bits just for layering and fun. And I still have the limey colored ones. I decided to just use these two colors, and I am loving it. So I have that. Then I thought I would go ahead and go in with these pretty little studio bits and put them in for my journaling. So I just have my daughter's name and the year, and that is plenty for now. There we go. So that's fun. Couple pieces from there. And, you know, anytime you bring in, you know, the interesting bits, it just makes it more fun. I don't know why. Love it. So now for my pieces that I'm thinking about, all the little finishing bits, I've got these sequins, and I have these really, oh guys, these feel so cool. These lemon bits in here. So I'm going to concentrate on the lemon bits, maybe some of the black sequins, that would be fun. And these finishing touches right here. Now I love, love, love these Pebbles Puffy Dots, but I think they're gonna wait for another layout. I like the idea of adding just a little bit of shimmer and shine here and there on this. Now it's gonna be super boring to watch me do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop them on off camera, and then we'll see if there's anything else we have to do. But I think, oh, you know what? I'll come in with some splatty bits in my creamies colors. So let me activate them with water rather quickly. And then when I come back, we will do Splatty Bits together and it'll be fab. All right, so I'm going to get the Let Us Get Together and Dandelion colors activated while I'm working, and then that way they will be ready when I need them. Okay, I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so let's just go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna cover my photos to some degree. I need something bigger. This would be good. Just don't want her face covered. So I'm gonna start now with the Dandelion, and you know, of course it'll dry slightly different than it looks, but I do like the idea of getting some splatty bits in here. My background paper, you know, being Vicki Boutin, has a lot of different paint smudgy bits in. I've got super white cut file stuff going on, so I'd love to just integrate it a little bit more into the pattern paper that I have. And I do have a thing about anywhere that I have little bits of sequins and pearls and all that kind of stuff. I love the look of having additional mixed media in with it. I think it makes it all come together. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, gonna do the Let Us Come Together color, and that will be it for this. I did have myself a blast doing all of the detail cutting with this. And guys, I just use, well, all my scissors. I just use these. They are by We Are Memory Keepers, and I picked them up at Tuesday morning. Once upon a time, and I liked them so much, I went back the next day and bought the other pair that they had there. It is the whole story. I like that they have a little spring in them so my hand doesn't get tired, especially when I'm doing lots. Okay, let's get a little bit in there, a little bit on the butterfly. All right, I'm gonna rinse my brush and I will do the Let Us Get Together, and I will be right back to show you the finished layout. Okie dokie, let me show you close up my finished layout. Let's see, does it bother me there's splatty bits on the photos? Actually, it does not. So around each of my clusters especially, I have splatty bits. They're still wet, so they're gonna dry a little bit nicer, and you're gonna see shimmer when they dry. So I'll do still shots after they dry. So I'm gonna get a few things done. Love the clusters with the lemons. It's just playing up the whole theme of this lemon lavender martini, my friends. Zoinks, it is quite exquisite. All right, I hope, oh, and I did add Today Was amazing because I had this space up there that wanted something. Okay, so that is really it. I will have links down below for the blog, the Facebook page, and the website. And that is it for now, friends. I'll be back ever so soon with another video. Bye-bye.